And in this video, we're going to be talking about how we can use ChatGPT for debugging. Now, let's just go ahead and ask ChatGPT to create something for us, and then we're going to intentionally mess it up just to kind of simulate what it would have been like if we had written something ourselves that was maybe incorrect or missing a crucial line of code or a piece of logic that we just, because we're humans, we're subject to mistakes. Maybe we just forgot about something, right? So let's see if ChatGPT can actually help us with the debugging process and kind of reading through our code with knowledge of the problem spec and then just trying to figure out what could have possibly went wrong. So first, let's ask it an interesting question. Let's see if, could you generate the Mandelbrot set? Or rather, could you generate a visualization of the Mandelbrot set in Python? Now, this is, if you don't know, the Mandelbrot set is a fractal, which is basically, when viewed, it's like infinite complexity as you continue to zoom in, and it's basically a mathematical function. And yeah, so it's able to do that. So if we go ahead and copy the code here, this is some beautiful code right here. It's literally telling us, it's giving us comments for everything and telling us what each and every line of code is doing. But yeah, let's go ahead and create a file for that real quick. So mandelbrot.py. And, oh, I think I stole it when it was not done generating stuff. So let's go ahead and wait for that to finish writing. So now it's going to go ahead and tell us what's going on. It generates a square image of the set with 500 by 500 pixels. So if we go and take that and we run it, let's see what it gives us without like kind of messing with anything, so we actually know what we're working with here. Well, that looks really cool. Yeah, so that's the Mandelbrot set. I can go ahead and zoom in here. As you can see, it's not really infinitely detailed, as I have not made the size too large, but that's something I can tweak here. Let's see if we can kind of mess with this thing, right? So this is like a very crucial part of the math here. So if let's say mess with this, let's say 1. I'm interested in what this will look like. Probably wrong. Yeah, so that looks very strange, and that's definitely not what we expected. Let's mess it up even more. So if we do that, this will definitely, oh yeah, we've completely destroyed it. So let's ask it, this is my code for displaying the Mandelbrot set. What is wrong with it? And then let's go ahead and copy that in here. Your code looks mostly correct, but there is a small issue with the formula used to calculate the iterative sequence for each point. The Mandelbrot set is defined as a set of complex numbers C versus the sequence z times n plus 1 is equivalent to z of n to the power of 2 plus c does not diverge. So this is basically just the math behind this really beautiful fractal. But yeah, it's able to point out exactly, so like it's saying you've modified the formula to be this instead, which changes the nature of the set being generated. So if we go ahead and fix that real quick, it should give us the right answer again. And that's really funny because it almost knows exactly what we did. We modified the formula. That's a funny way of wording it. But yeah, we can see that it's once again giving us the code. Pretty much the same thing as what it gave before. I don't see any really big changes here. But yeah, we can see that the two numbers we had modified, this became 1.5, this became 1, I believe. Those are back to normal, right? And that's funny that it's able to kind of just pick out on exactly what was wrong because it knew what was right.